Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hope this sounds good.
I hope so.
Oh, we're back.
Microphone freak out.
Let me try it one more time. Jess and His make a podcast. It's a podcast that Jess and His made. If you're listening to this podcast, yay, it's a podcast that Jess and His made.
We're back.
We're back. It is, what episode is this? Episode 21?
20. It was
20.
supposed to
21.
be 21, but it's 20
It's
because we
episode
didn't
20.
do 20.
Oh my gosh. Where's my notes?
We had a little minty bee, so we took a little minty break. And we thank you all for giving us grace in that aspect and letting us skip an episode.
Yeah. So, life update. I have a new computer.
And we're deeper in debt.
My notes say this is episode 20.
Yeah, it's 20.
Okay. Sorry. I was the one that kept saying 21.
I know. I'm like, yes, we agree.
Because I know why I'm confused, because it's also episode 71 of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why, that's where the one came from. But yeah, I have a new computer. Yay. I fried my motherboard on the old one and almost lost all the stuff, but got it back.
Phew.
Yay.
Shout out to
Tom.
I had to think of his name. I was like, Tom?
I'm not sure if Tom listens to this podcast, but he is an old coworker of mine.
And he fixed the thing.
Yeah.
And my computer did not have to be replaced. I just had to do a factory reset. For some reason.
Which is always, super fun.
Super fun. Because then you're like, well, I have to find all my passwords again. And
but
I did a lot of forgot passwords.
Yeah, yeah.
Reset.
Factory reset, though, does not mean that you lose all of your stuff.
No.
Which
I was able to.
I guess
save that.
I don't know how new that whole feature is, because I have never had to do a factory reset. But
is there something flying around right here?
No, the sword is coming off the wall.
What?
The sword behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Coming off of the wall.
Orbs, moving swords.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's just been knocked off the thing.
Okay.
Oh, I bet it was a cat.
Yeah, or I think it. Get down. Speaking of cats, oh my gosh. Okay, so.
Oh boy.
Bear with me here while I get this little. I have planted. I keep moving back. We're not using our regular microphones, and I keep looking for it. It's not here.
Oh yeah, that's the continuation of the saga that is this new computer. Is I can't get my interface to work on it now, even though I recorded a whole Cobalts episode with it. So like now suddenly, the interface for the microphones aren't working. So we're using little lapel mics. So that's
great.
why this might not sound,
Yeah,
like our usual stuff, but it'll be fine. Anyway, what were you saying?
I plant little ryegrass for the cats, and I have to set it up on a high shelf while it starts, like it germinates and takes seed and starts to grow. And Stray, the cat, is obsessed. She's in my lap right now. She is obsessed with grass. When I get it down, she's just going to roll in it. And it's like a 12-inch long by like maybe 6 inches wide tray. And she will just lay on it and eat it and tear it. But ever since I've planted those seeds, she's been like climbing the bookshelf trying to get to them.
Yeah.
And now they're actually growing and she can see the grass, but she can't eat it yet. So
she's a little addict.
Now she's in the drawer. She's gone into my desk drawer. All the animals are crazy right now.
Yeah.
Kirsty's doing something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Welcome to episode 20 of Jess and His Make a Podcast. I'm Jess.
I'm His.
And this is our podcast.
This is our rambling little ramble on. How do we podcast?
I don't know. It's been like a whole month since we've done this one.
I know. We tried to get Jess's nephew
Liam
to do a little podcast with us.
To be our first guest on the podcast.
But he's a little turd.
Yeah, he won't do it. He's a little chicken.
Oh, that was mean. But also,
I know. I
come on,
only said it because I know he's going to be listening.
I know. I already gave him $1 because he actually listened to the episode where I said I'd give him $1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
I was
Maybe
like kind of hoping he would do it. It would be fun to see what little topic he was interested in and wanted to tell us about.
We told him to come up with something, but don't tell us.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. All right.
Cool. I guess we just have to do it.
I guess we just have to do the podcast.
I guess it's just you and me.
This is you and me. Same old. We tried to shake it up a bit, but oh no. Liam crapped out on us.
Ugh.
Good job, Liam. It's all your fault.
Yeah. This episode is all your fault. That can be the title of the episode. No, poor kid. I don't want to give him a complex. Liam, this episode is all your fault.
Okay. We got to do the card thing.
Yeah, we start by drawing a card.
Okay.
I feel like we had other things that we wanted to talk about, but
I'm sure we did, but we didn't write them down. So
I did write down my war member for the week.
Oh shoot! I got to come up with one. I'll come up with one by later. The time excuse me. By the time this is done,
your war member can be 80s.
It might be.
I got a 4.
I got a 2. That means you go first.
I go first. Dang it. Okay.
All right.
Next season we are going back to dice rolling.
I like the dice rolling. It's just but it's good. We tried something different out and
yeah. Well, no, I like the Uno. But I guess the dice didn't roll in my favor either.
No, well, no,
I know somewhere among my desk drawers, I have saved some skips and some reverses.
I have a card. I don't know that it'll do anything, but I have a card. Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah. I might have accidentally mixed them into the discard pile.
Oh, that's
I've been
funny.
Keeping, so I'll just forever go first, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that works though. We should just do that.
I like my topic.
Okay, good. My topic, I will say, is going to be short. So
that's fine. Mine, I thought it was going to be short at first, but it's not.
Okay.
So in 1839, New York City opened its first publicly funded insane asylum. Located on an island in the East River, it was designed to be a state-of-the-art institution based on the theories of moral treatment. They were to have an organized and orderly environment because in the past and everywhere else in the world, little effort was made to differentiate between types of mental illness. In other asylums everywhere, everyone committed would all be just kind of kept together in the same...
Yeah.
Yeah. A physician named Dr. John McDonald, who was involved in the new asylum, said, the development of it, the planning and everything.
Oh, the planning. Okay.
He said the indiscriminate mingling of the mild and ferocious, clean and filthy, convalescent and idiotic need only be witnessed to be deprecated. He then said classification is now justly considered by almost all persons of experience of the first importance in the treatment of insanity. He suggested that patients be divided into 4 specific classes: the noisy, destructive, and violent, the idiots, the convalescents, and an intermediate class for, quote, those in the first stages of convalescence and such incurables who are harmless and not possessed of bad habits. So it's like an in-between convalescent and, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
in it. So I guess that's the other category.
The other category. Everybody
have
else
your-
that isn't in these three, you go over there.
Noisy, destructive, and violent, idiots, convalescents, others. Which is still
And there
horrible,
we
but
have
keep
the
in mind
four
this
types
is,
of people.
yeah, the 4 types of people are.
The 4 personality types. I mean, I think that
1839.
tracks outside of 1839 mental asylums.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Other.
other.
Sometimes I'm noisy, so I guess.
We were discussing
And
going
a
to
lot
a
of times
rage
I'm
room,
an
so
idiot.
being destructive, noisy idiots.
Yeah.
We could just bounce around.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that would put us in the other category,
It
wouldn't it?
would, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so
Anyway.
in addition to classification, moral treatment emphasized the human rather than beast-like nature of the insane.
Well, that is very forward thinking
is
for
very
1839.
The design for the new asylum was free of barricades and iron bars and allowed for easy access to the outdoors.
That is very forward thinking.
But this state-of-the-art asylum was never built.
Oh, well, that's
Because
unfortunate.
of financial constraints, only 2 wings were completed and almost immediately proved inadequate, which is pretty much what we expect in the modern day, looking back at 18 whatever.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean, let's just go and say from the beginning, there should have just been a national health setup. Okay. That's all I'm
Yeah.
going to say on that. But
So-
anyway.
even more disturbing, convicts from the nearby penitentiary on the same island were used as guards and attendants.
Oh, no.
So that, in the words of Dr. Thomas Kirkbride, I didn't actually write down who this guy was, but like he was a doctor that said a thing. He said the patients were abandoned to the tender mercies of thieves and prostitutes, which isn't great.
No.
Thousands of the city's poor mentally ill were admitted to the asylum between 1839 and 1895. Newspapers were filled with grim tales of madness, mistreated patients, wretched conditions, and wrongful confinement.
Now, that's what I would expect for 1839.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's kind of, yeah. When you think about an insane asylum in the 1800s, you're like, oh, that's not a great
that's
place.
not going to be great.
And yeah, in 1887, a woman named Elizabeth Jane Cochran was admitted into the asylum. Before coming to the asylum, she had checked herself into a boarding house called Temporary Homes for Females in New York City, where she accused the other boarders of insanity. She told the assistant matron, "There are so many crazy people about, and no one can never tell what they will do." She refused to go to
She's not
bed.
wrong.
She refused to sleep, and eventually scared so many of the other boarders that the police were called to take her to the nearby courthouse. So once she was there, she was examined by a police officer, a judge, and a doctor. And then Elizabeth was taken to Bellevue Hospital for a few days.
Bellevue. I was going to ask you, did you tell me the name of this place yet?
No,
Okay.
for a reason.
Okay.
After that, so she was evaluated at the hospital, left there for a few days. And after the evaluation, she was sent by boat to the Blackwell's Island Asylum. And if that name sounds familiar, Blackwell's Island, you might know that Elizabeth also went by another name. This woman was Nellie Bly. She was an investigative journalist who faked insanity in order to be committed to this asylum. And I love her so much.
Okay. I was like, wait, Nellie Bly, she wasn't crazy. She was like a cool person, right?
Yeah.
I was like, vaguely remembering her going onto our list.
So she faked insanity and amnesia to get into this
gosh.
asylum. But before we get into her experience there, I want to give a little background about her.
Okay.
So Nellie Bly was born Elizabeth Jane Cochran on May 5th, 1864 in Cochran's Mill, Pennsylvania. Her father was Michael Cochran. He owned a lucrative mill and served as Associate Justice of Armstrong County. When Nellie was 6, or Elizabeth then was 6, her father died suddenly and without a will. So unable to maintain the land or their house, Elizabeth's family left Cochran's Mill. And her mother, I know. Like, they are the next of kin,
Yeah,
even though
like,
it's not in a will. There's a lot wrong with,
so much wrong.
yeah. But it shaped who she was and who she became as a journalist. Like, we'll get into that. So her mother ended up remarrying, but got divorced in 1878 due to abuse. So not great. As a young girl, Elizabeth was often called Pink because she wore pink a lot, which I thought was cute.
That's cute.
At 15, she enrolled at the state normal school in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And while she was there, she wanted to portray herself as a more sophisticated person. So she dropped the nickname Pink and added an E to her last name, becoming Elizabeth Jane Cochrane. I don't really know why that made.
I think,
more
the more letters you have in your name, the more
Yeah.
sophisticated you are, I guess.
But due to the family's continuing financial struggles, she left school after one term and soon moved with her mom to Pittsburgh, where her two older brothers had settled.
Cake is, I don't know if the mic is picking it up.
I don't
Cake
know.
is just heavy breathing
She's-
over here.
Yeah.
Sweet girl. Oh, I woke
I
her
thought
up,
it
so-
was snoring.
She was. She had her head like over the little pillow, so it was like.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay. So she dropped out of school or left
Yeah.
school because of money, finances.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And so now her and her mother had to move to Pittsburgh, where her two older brothers had settled.
Okay.
She looked for work to help support her family, but found fewer opportunities than her less educated brothers. Surprise.
Shocking.
After an article was published in the Pittsburgh Dispatch, I said that weird. The Pittsburgh Dispatch. This article was titled "What Girls Are Good For," and it stated that girls were principally for birthing children and keeping house, and it also criticized the presence of women in the workforce. Elizabeth wrote an open letter to the editor that called for more opportunities for women, especially those responsible for the financial well-being of their families, and she wrote under the pseudonym Lonely Orphan Girl. The editor, George Madden, was impressed with her passion and ran an advertisement asking the author to identify herself. So when Elizabeth introduced herself to the editor, he offered her the opportunity to write a piece for the newspaper, again under the pseudonym Lonely Orphan Girl. Her first article for the Dispatch, titled "The Girl Puzzle," argued that not all women would marry and that what was needed were better jobs for women.
Yes.
So hard upbringing, but she's speaking out. She's becoming an advocate for herself and women everywhere.
Love her.
I know. So The Girl Puzzle was her first article. Her second article, Mad Marriages, was about how divorce affected women. So again, probably pulling from personal experience from her mother's divorce.
Yeah.
And in that article, she argued for reform of divorce laws. Mad Marriages was published under the pseudonym of Nellie Bly rather than Lonely Orphan Girl because at the time it was pretty common for female journalists to use pen names to conceal their gender so that readers would not discredit them, which is so stupid.
It's so dumb. Ugh.
Yeah. But after that article, Madden offered her a full-time job. He was super impressed with it.
Oh, good for him.
So, and then I have a neat little thing here. Elizabeth chose the name Nellie Bly, Nelly, Bly, after the African-American title character in the popular song by the same name, Nellie Bly, by Stephen Foster. But her editor wrote Nellie on mistake, by mistake, and the error, the it stuck.
It stuck. Okay.
Yeah. So it was, she chose the name because of a song by Stephen Foster, who also wrote like Camptown Races and oh gosh, there's another really popular one. I don't remember. Anyway, look him up. Stephen Foster.
Okay.
I wasn't talking to you.
I do want to look him up, but go ahead.
So now that she was working full time for the...
Oh, he wrote My Old Kentucky Home. And Susanna. Okay.
Oh, Susanna. That was the one that I was thinking of. But yeah. Working full time, she focused her early work for the Pittsburgh Dispatch on the lives of working women, writing a series of investigative articles. Investigative? Why do I say it like that?
The words are not wording.
Investigative, I guess.
I guess it works both ways. But.
Yeah. Anyway, she wrote a series of articles on female factory workers. Nellie went undercover as a poor woman to get hired at a copper cable factory for a first-hand view of the poor working conditions that women and children faced in the typical factory setting. Her columns were applauded by factory workers for highlighting the hidden truth, but the newspaper soon received complaints from factory owners, of course, about her writing. And she was reassigned to women's pages to cover fashion, society, and gardening, which was the usual role for female journalists at the time.
Yeah.
She didn't like it.
Yeah.
At this point, she was 21 years old, and she was determined to do something no girl has done before. So she traveled to Mexico to serve as a foreign correspondent. She spent nearly half a year reporting on the lives and customs of the Mexican people. Her dispatches later were published in a book called 6 Months in Mexico. In one report, she protested the imprisonment of a local journalist for criticizing the Mexican government. And when Mexican authorities learned of her report, they threatened her with arrest, prompting her to flee the country.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. And then after that, she's back in the States. She's still working for the same paper. She was again assigned just all the fluff and bunny pieces. So she left the Pittsburgh Dispatch in 1887 and headed to New York City.
I'm sorry.
Cake is
making all the noises tonight. I love you, sweetheart.
I don't know if it's showing up on the mic.
It's showing up in my ear.
Yeah.
It's just driving me crazy. Sensory issues.
I know.
Okay. I love you, sweet baby.
Hey, kid.
Okay. She's just an old girl. She's going to go get comfortable somewhere. Okay.
Yeah. She's going to go lay on the hard floor to get more comfortable, I guess.
She's going to go sit and drink a bunch of water.
She's thinking about it. Okay. So Nellie, she faced rejection after rejection because news editors wouldn't hire a woman.
Yeah.
After 4 months, she stormed into the office of the New York World, one of the leading newspapers in the country. She wanted to write a story on the immigrant experience in the United States, but the editor, Joseph Pulitzer, declined that story. But he did challenge Nellie to investigate one of New York's most notorious mental asylums, Blackwell's Island.
Okay.
Nellie not only accepted the challenge, she decided to fake mental illness to gain admission and expose firsthand how patients were treated in the women's lunatic asylum. So first job.
Love her just for who she is already, and that is crazy brave.
Yeah.
Like, don't mind me, just going to pretend I'm crazy. Which, honestly, I'm going to say, like, for a woman, all you have to do is just go, oh, let me kick up a fuss. And oh, she's insane.
Let me argue with the man.
Let me argue with the man.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, but this is awesome. Like, I love her.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. The word lunatic comes from luna, meaning moon, and the popular misconception that the changing moon could cause people to have fevers or to act irrationally. I didn't know that. In Nellie's lifetime, lunatic was an umbrella term used to describe any person with a mental illness or behavioral disorder. Tourette syndrome, autism spectrum disorders, anger or rage disorders, schizophrenia, depression, and a lot of other illnesses were not well known in the 19th and early 20th centuries. I would also throw in like menopause, PMS, like
just
those things too. Like even though they had a firmer grip on those things back then,
they knew they existed. But like if a woman was way out of control because of it, she'd get locked up. Yep. Yeah.
So people with a variety of symptoms could be considered lunatics and sent to asylums. It was a bad time for mental health. So now Nellie's in this asylum. She experienced the deplorable conditions firsthand. And after just a few days in the asylum, Nellie dropped her fake madness and despite her lucid state and claimed sanity, underwent the same treatments as other inpatients in extremely cold, hostile conditions.
My God.
So even though she was like, okay, I'm not insane.
That's exactly what an insane person would say.
Yeah.
You're
And like
obviously insane.
she said that. She found out that other patients had been committed when they were also healthy.
Yeah.
Many of these patients could not speak fluent English because immigration was a big thing at that time. New York City was just like burgeoning.
Yeah.
They could not convince the nurses that they were actually sane because they couldn't speak English. And so while posing as a patient, Nellie documented the abuse and neglect in the asylum, physical and emotional abuse from caretakers, cold showers, filthy living conditions, spoiled food, just all kinds of things. Nellie wrote a 6-part series for the paper about her experience that later was published as a book titled 10 Days in a Madhouse. And I have the book on my Kindle, but I'm suffering from reader's block right now.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a chance to dive into it, but I did find a few quotes about her experience. So I'm just going to read some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on to your
butts. She says, I would like the expert physicians who are condemning me for my action, which has proven their ability, to take a perfectly sane and healthy woman, shut her up, and make her sit from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. on straight back benches. Do not allow her to talk or move during these hours. Give her no reading and let her know nothing of the world or its doings. Give her bad food and harsh treatment and see how long it will take to make her insane. 2 months would make her a mental and physical wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also says the insane asylum on Blackwell's Island is a human rat trap. It's easy to get in, but once there, it is impossible to get out. A pretty young Hebrew woman spoke so little English I could not get her story except as told by the nurses. They said her name is Sarah Fishbaum and that her husband put her in the asylum because she had a fondness for other men other than himself. The attendants seemed to find amusement and pleasure in exciting the violent patients to do their worst, which pisses me off.
People are... I'm always... Okay, like, there's no answer to this, but it always fascinates me in, like, when you read about these old asylums and air quote hospitals and that sort of thing, and how cruel the nurses and doctors were, but especially like the nurses and caretakers. I'm just like, I don't understand it, that you're like in a position where you are supposed to care for these people.
Yeah.
And you're like just mean and abusive and get like some kind of sick like that's the person who should probably be in the institute and getting mental health checks and help and therapy.
Yeah.
Because something's definitely wrong there. And like, I know like in that time period, women did not have many options. So there were probably a bunch of people who were in those nursing jobs who were not well suited to them.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind that like how often you hear that the staff was abusive and cruel just for the sake of it, like to no good reason.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I don't know.
It just blows my mind.
I'm glad it's not a thing anymore.
I mean,
like these days,
I think it's not as widespread.
If a nurse is cruel, it's usually due to overwork.
Yeah, exhaustion.
But like for the most part, nurses are nurses because they want to help people.
Yeah.
So
shout out to my nurse friends and all the nurses, because I could not do your job and you guys are amazing.
It is true.
You guys are awesome. Just going to put that out there.
Yeah. All right. More quotes.
Yes. Sorry. That was a little.
No, ramble. It's okay. Interrupt whenever. I have watched patients stand and gaze longingly toward the city they, in all likelihood, will never enter again. It means liberty and life. It seems so near, and yet heaven is not further from hell. which is poignant.
Yeah.
And like, it sucks. I looked up pictures of Blackwell Island, and it is just a little island in the middle of the East River.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the city all around you. Right now it's called Roosevelt Island, I think. It's a national park.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But here
Oh
was
my gosh.
Oh, okay. Go. Say your thing.
Okay. I just like, I didn't have an image of this in my head, but I'm like, oh, I've seen this place 100 times.
Yeah.
Like it's that long strip in the middle of the river.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you've been to New York City,
you've probably seen it at some point. Yeah. Holy crap. I had no idea that was that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like it's not far from anything. It's right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that would be.
I didn't put it in my notes, but right now it's called Roosevelt Island.
Yes.
Right? And they did a contest for artists to enter their work, or at least propose some sort of artistic tribute to Nellie Bly. And there cool. is the winner has a statue there now called the Girl Puzzle.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is
I did
tribute
see
to the
a
first
little
article
picture at this. I'll go. I'm going to get distracted very quickly. That's okay. Oh, it's a lighthouse. I was like, there is a little statue. No, it's a lighthouse.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the statue was
probably in
2021 was when it was erected, revealed, whatever. Installed. There we go.
That's the word.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Another quote. But here was a woman taken without her own consent from the free world to an asylum, and there given no chance to prove her sanity. Confined most probably for life behind asylum bars, without even being told in her language the why and wherefore. Compare this with a criminal who is given every chance to prove his innocence. Who would not rather be a murderer and take the chance for life than be declared insane without hope of escape? So like, she's comparing it to a prison sentence, and like, that's true. Yeah. Anyone who was in this asylum, they were pretty much there.
Yeah,
until
they weren't
died.
going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the doctors didn't even try to like be like, okay, you're you seem sane. Because Nellie was there and she dropped the act after a couple days, and they were just like, nope.
So I wonder were these, this might not be something that you know, but like, were these like funded by, like, you got X dollars per patient for the?
It was publicly funded.
Okay.
So it was New York's first publicly funded asylum. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure like where the funds came from, but I kind of doubt that it came from family members or from the patients themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how funds were allocated or anything. I just know underfunding was one of the problems.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure. And it's possible that, like, even though the newspapers had previously reported the conditions there, the public in general did not know how bad it was. They were just like, oh, those, people in the loony bin are doing their thing. I just
read that at one point there were 26 different institutions on the island, hospitals and prisons.
Wow.
26 different institutions.
On that thin little strip. That's crazy. Wow. Okay.
That's okay.
I have a couple more quotes.
Okay.
As I passed a low pavilion where a crowd of helpless lunatics were confined, I read a motto on the wall: "While I live, I hope." The absurdity of it struck me forcibly. I would have liked to put above the gates that open to the asylum, "He who enters here leaveth hope behind."
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
And then the last quote I have, "A fire is not improbable, but one of the most likely occurrences. Should the building burn, the jailers or nurses would never think of releasing their crazy patients. This I can prove to you later when I come to tell of their cruel treatment of the poor things entrusted to their care. As I say, in case of fire, not a dozen women could escape. Everyone would be left to roast to death. Even if the nurses were kind, which they are not, it would require more presence of mind than women in their class possess to risk the flames and their own lives while they unlocked the hundreds of doors for the insane prisoners. Unless there is a change, there will someday be a tale of horror never equaled. So thank goodness that didn't happen.
The asylum burned down in 1858 and was rebuilt on the same site. The prison hospital was destroyed in the same fire.
Oh, wow.
So
And
that
this was after
later.
that. This
Yeah.
was 1887. Wow.
Okay, the hospital for incurables was built, according to Wikipedia, 1866.
That was way before.
That was way before. Okay, you're in the 18. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So it did. I'm sure.
This is
I'm
1880s.
sure hundreds of thousands of people probably died.
Yeah. Oof.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, not great. Conditions were very poor. After several days of lucidity and multiple denied requests to be discharged, an attorney from the New York World, the newspaper that Nellie worked for, intervened. And after 10 days, the asylum released Nellie at the newspaper's behest. So it took intervention from an attorney that worked for the paper to actually go and say, hey, she is sane. She is who she says she is. She is undercover working for us. You guys are screwed, by the way. So let her out.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So her report was published on October 9th, 1887. It quickly made Nellie one of the most famous journalists in the country.
Wow.
Her account of life in the asylum shocked the public and led to increased funding to improve conditions in the institution. Yay, she did it.
Yay.
Furthermore, her hands-on approach to reporting developed into a practice now called investigative journalism.
Yay.
She continued to produce regular exposés on New York's ills, such as corruption in the state legislature, unscrupulous employment agencies for domestic workers, and the black market for buying infants. Her straightforward yet compassionate approach to these issues captivated audiences. They loved her. She was just 23 years old when this all went down.
Wow.
She had,
holy crap. I forgot she was so young.
she was super young.
Okay.
She had a significant impact on American culture and shed light on the experiences of marginalized women beyond the bounds of the asylum as she sort of ushered in this era of stunt girl journalism. So like stunt girls were, I have a quote from a biographer named Brooke Kroger who wrote a book about Nellie Bly.
Okay.
She says, her series in October 1887 was a sensation, effectively launching the decade of stunt or detective reporting, a clear precursor to investigative journalism, and one of Joseph Pulitzer's innovations that helped give new journalism of the 1880s and 1890s its moniker. The employment of stunt girls has often been dismissed as a circulation-boosting gimmick of the sensationalist press. However, the genre also provided women with their first collective opportunity to demonstrate that, as a class, they had the skills necessary for the highest level of general reporting. The stunt girls, with Bly as their prototype, were the first women to enter the journalistic mainstream in the 20th century. So
that's so awesome.
I know, it's so cool. Her career didn't end there.
I hope not. She was only 23.
Yeah. Her career reached new heights in 1889, so just 2 years after that, when she decided to travel around the world after reading the popular book by Jules Verne, Around the World in 80 Days. The New York World published daily updates on her journey, and the entire country followed her story. On November 14th, 1889, she boarded the Augusta Victoria, a steamer of the Hamburg America line, and began her 24,898-mile journey. Wow. To sustain interest in the story, the World magazine, or the World newspaper, organized a Nellie Bly guessing match in which readers were asked to estimate Nellie's arrival time to the second. With the grand prize consisting of, first they advertised a trip to Europe, and then later on spending money for the trip. So they just kept adding to the grand prize. During her travels around the world, Bly went through England, France, where she met Jules Verne, which is pretty cool.
How cool is that?
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm doing this thing because I read a book that you wrote.
You wrote. Thank you.
Sweet.
That would be so cool.
I know. She went to Brindisi. I'm not even sure where that is.
What is it?
Brindisi. England, France, Brindisi.
Italy.
Okay, it's in Italy.
Brindisi? Is it? Do you say Brindisi?
Oh, probably Brindisi. If it's Italian, that's how I would pronounce it.
I'm going to say it's Brindisi.
Okay. The Suez Canal, Colombo in Ceylon, the Straits settlement of Penang and Singapore, Hong Kong, and Japan. And she had traveled alone for almost the entire journey.
Which in the 1890s for a woman was relatively unheard of.
Yeah, I love it.
She's probably, they're like, we're going to send you a chaperone. He won't be able to keep up.
Oh, no. Don't
Sit
bother.
down, son. No.
Her trip only took 72 days, which set a world record.
Dang.
I know.
She's so cool.
But she only held the record for a few months before it was broken by a businessman, George Francis Train, who completed the journey in 67 days.
I bet he didn't have as much fun.
Probably not.
And he didn't get to meet Jules Verne.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
So,
I don't know.
I'm just putting that out there. He did not.
Yeah, George, sit down. You have a cool last name, but sit down.
What was his last name? I forgot already.
Train.
Oh.
Train. Train.
Oh,
train.
Train. Okay.
Hey, that train doesn't sleep.
Apparently it didn't.
That was probably his motto. This train never sleeps.
This train never sleeps.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Anyway,
at the age of 30, Nellie married millionaire Robert Seaman, Seamen, and retired from journalism. However, her husband died in 1903, leaving her in control of the massive ironclad manufacturing company and American Steel Barrel Company.
Okay, I was about to say, if he left her without a will, I'm going to go find him, dig him up, smack him around a bit. Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Good. In business, her curiosity and independent spirit thrived and flourished. She went on to patent several inventions related to oil manufacturing, many of which are still used today, which is pretty cool.
She's awesome, and I love her.
Yeah. She also prioritized the welfare of the employees, providing healthcare benefits and recreational facilities.
See, she's awesome, and I love and adore her.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Nellie didn't manage the finances very well and fell victim to fraud by employees that led the firm to declare bankruptcy.
Man.
So, yeah, people within the company took advantage of the poorly managed finances and just kind of ran it into the ground. After that, she went back into reporting. She covered the women's suffrage procession of 1913 for the New York Evening Journal. Her article's headline was, "Suffragists Are Men's Superiors." And in its text, she accurately predicted that women in the United States would be given the right to vote in 1920. So this was in 1913. She predicted, we won't be given the right to vote until 1920. And she was right. She also wrote stories on Europe's Eastern Front during World War I. She was the first woman and one of the first foreigners to visit the war zone between Serbia and Austria. She was arrested when she was mistaken for a British spy while there. And while she was still working as a writer, Nellie died from pneumonia on January 27th, 1922, at the age of 57.
Oh gosh, so young.
Yeah. In a tribute after her death, the acclaimed newspaper editor Arthur Brisbane remembered Bly as the best reporter in America.
Aw.
And that's all I've got for Nellie
I
Bly.
love her. And I'm definitely not looking up flights to Brindisi because I'm just curious.
Okay, well, stop looking up flights because it's your turn to talk.
Wait, so a round trip flight from Phoenix is only $970. That's actually way cheaper than I expected it to be. That's in July.
That's going to take like 5 years for me to save up for. So,
Oh, I know.
You know.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's your turn.
Oh, I got to talk now? No, I
Yeah.
want to book a flight to Italy.
I'm not editing this, so you got to
Okay, focus. I'm sorry. No, I just want to, I love Nellie, and thank you for talking about her. I've closed the tab that I need.
You're
opened.
welcome for drawing that card, I guess.
Yeah. Well done.
It's about time I got another cool woman.
I know
in
you were
history.
on a roll in the beginning, and then
Yeah.
I've done a few.
Yeah, and I've done a handful since then, but it hasn't been like bam, bam, bam like it was.
She's cool.
She is really cool.
My topic is only kind of cool, and it's probably going to take like 10 minutes, so this will be a short episode.
Okay.
No, we can
That's
talk about
fine,
some
I
neat
guess.
stuff. We'll talk about neat stuff.
I'll try to crack some jokes.
Okay. I
Because that always goes so well.
I like your jokes, and that's all that
Okay,
matters.
Thank you.
I got a card that said Lake Baikal. Have you ever heard of it?
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. I thought it was something else. And then when I didn't find that information, I was like, oh, maybe I just made it up. Or maybe I just didn't dig deep enough to find the one item that I thought it was about.
Was it like, okay, when you did Diet Love Pass, it was also supposed to be a lake. Like originally it was supposed to be a lake. So why do we put lakes?
I don't know. So that
topic
Issyk Lake had like one little neat thing, but I was like, it's just this. They found this.
It's just because it was on a trade
thing.
route, right?
Yeah.
Like,
and they found a thing there. Like, I can't even remember.
They found a bunch of stuff that made us think it was a sunken city or something. And
yeah.
so we were like,
there was like the
the
sunken
list.
city. And I'm like, it's
nope,
not.
it's actually just right next to a trade route and things got sunk there.
Yeah. Like as things happen, it's a trade city. So,
yeah.
So yeah, Lake Baikal is also in Russia. It's in southern Siberia.
Why did we put it on the list?
I don't remember why. When I got this, I was like, ooh, that's where there was that weird thing where they sent the Russian swimmers down and they got aliens and they were like in a whole alien facility and like it was all like a urban legend. But that's not, I didn't find that at all.
That's not it.
So that's not it at all. But Lake Baikal is really cool.
That's cool. Good.
Because it's a rift lake.
What is that?
A rift is a big hole in the earth that...
I know what a rift is.
Okay.
A rift lake.
It's water in that fills it up. Okay, I'm going to give you the facts. I'm going to tell you what that is, okay?
Okay.
Okay. It's in a rift valley. It's created by the Baikal Rift Zone, where the crust is just slowly pulling apart. As in, it moves a 1/16 of an inch every year. It widens. 1/16, which doesn't seem like a lot, but a 1/16 of an inch every year. And this lake is about 25 to 30 million years old. So here's the stats on Lake Baikal.
Okay.
Baikal. It is the world's 7th largest lake by surface area. It's 12,248 square miles, which is 395 miles long, 49 miles wide. It's the largest surface area of any freshwater lake in Asia. I know. I'm like, 12,000 square miles is larger than Belgium.
Wow.
So it's bigger than a country.
Yeah.
It is the second largest lake in Eurasia after the Caspian Sea. It is also the deepest lake.
Sorry, Kiersey is like smacking in her sleep.
She's
like,
so
meh,
cute.
meh, meh.
It is the deepest lake.
Oh, you're so
It has a maximum depth of 5,387 feet.
That's really deep. That's like scary deep.
Yes. So the surface of the lake is 1,494 feet above sea level. Okay. We're at like 5,000 feet here.
Sure.
So it's at like 1,500 feet above sea level. The bottom of the lake is 3,893 feet below sea level.
That's wild.
And
my brain does not want to
below
comprehend
the
that.
bottom of the water of the lake is sediment. About 4 miles worth of sediment.
Whoa.
The rift floor.
What's down there? I want to know.
The rift floor is 5 to 6.8 miles below the surface.
Oh my
God. The Baikal Rift is the deepest continental rift on Earth.
Dang.
Which is
that's crazy.
Insane. I'm just like, I was reading these numbers and I'm like, these are big numbers.
Yeah.
It contains 22% of the world's fresh surface water, which is more than all of the Great Lakes combined. And we've talked about how much water is in the Great Lakes.
Yeah, there's a lot of water in the Great Lakes, guys.
A lot, but not as much as what's in Lake Baikal. It is the largest freshwater lake in the world by volume. It contains 5,670 cubic miles of water. Like, those numbers are so big to me,
like,
that I can't even like.
Yeah, like, no, yeah,
it's just not
understand
processing. It's really cool, and let me find my. I gotta find that there was a picture that I had that showed. Of course, you close a tab because you're not using it anymore, and then you go, "Oh, I didn't save that picture there," because it showed like what it looked like. It was like a cutaway view of it. Anyways, I'll have to show you later. Unless it's on
Did you know
this
Lake
page.
Baikal has its own Nessie?
It does, and I'm going to talk about that just a briefy little thing. So once I got
a briefy little
thing, just a briefy little thing. Yeah, we have forgotten how to do podcasting.
Yeah,
that's all I'm just going to say.
It's fine. It's a briefy little thing.
There are a lot of like legends and folklore and stuff that
maybe that's why we put it on.
That might be, thing, or it might just have been like one of those, hey, this is really cool. What's up with this place? I can't find the picture. I'll find it for you, but it shows it like how deep it goes into the Earth's crust, and it's just like
crazy.
Like, it shows like, here's the ocean, here's Lake Baikal. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we're gonna go right ahead. We've talked about the insane depth of this. Oh, it's also a fault zone that is seismically active.
Oh, that's probably
notable earthquakes happen every few years.
Yeah.
So there's 3 basins. There's a north, central, and south that range from 3,000 feet deep to like 5,200 feet deep.
Okay.
So it's like not like just a flat bottom. It's kind of, there's different ones. It is also, this is really cool, one of the clearest lakes in the world, which also blows my mind because it's so deep.
Yeah. How far down can you see?
In the winter, you can see about 100 to 130 feet deep.
Holy crap.
Which is...
That's crazy.
freaky scary.
Yeah.
But in the summer, because there's like a lot of life and
Yeah, stuff moving the sediment around.
You can only see about 30 feet down.
Oh,
It's rich in oxygen, even really deep, which is not normal because normally the deeper you go, there's less oxygen.
Well, it's water.
Well,
no, I get it though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like yeah. Don't try to breathe in there anyway.
Yeah, but I would say there's no oxygen.
But usually there's
well, there's one part. There's 1/3 oxygens.
For fishy.
But you can't breathe it.
Correct. It is very rich in biodiversity because of this abundance of oxygen. It hosts more than 1,000 species of plants and over 2,500 species of animals based on current knowledge. Actual figures for both groups are believed to be significantly higher because
we don't know what's down there.
5 miles deep is really deep.
We don't know what's down there.
No.
It's just like the ocean.
Nessie.
We don't know.
Nessie's
down there.
Baikal. Or I don't think that they have it named.
It's a water dragon of some kind.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I have 3 of the most popular legends of this area. And these are like folklore legends.
Okay.
So
I love folklore.
I do too. The most popular legend is that of the Buryat people who still live in the area. But according to this legend, Lake Baikal appeared in ancient times as a result of an earthquake. Legend says the earth opened up and fire spewed from its depths, burning everything in its way. All people could do was run out of its way and pray to the gods, but the gods were deaf to their cries for help. Hopeless and tired, the people just continued to repeat 2 words, Baikal, which translated from Russian means stop the fire. Eventually, the fire actually stopped and disappeared as if it had never existed. On the place of the earthquake, a deep hole appeared and began to fill up with transparent, icy water. And it became like Lake Baikal. Or Baikal.
Neat.
I know. I was like, that's kind of cool. Well, except for all the fire. I mean, that kind of sucks. And the earthquakes,
yeah, that's not fun.
The second legend, of course, you have the more romantic side of things. Once upon a time, I'm just going to read this because it's written better than I could chop it up in my own words.
But talk loud.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was an old man called Baikal. He was a famous warrior, an authoritative, rich old man who had hundreds of sons, but only one beautiful daughter, Angara.
Hundreds? Sorry. Hundreds of sons. Okay, continue.
The old man was hiding her from everyone, not allowing her to meet anyone. But one time, the seagulls sang about her to a cheerful, handsome gentleman whose name was Yennecy. I like Yennecy. Since then, what? Okay, I'm sorry, I messed it up. The seagulls sang to her about a cheerful, handsome gentleman whose name was Yennecy. Since then, Angara could only think of him. Baikal found out about that and locked her behind 7 doors under 77 locks and decided to marry her to Irkut, a man from a neighboring village. But right before the wedding, Angara disappeared and he never saw her again. Heartbroken, he cried until his death, and the tears that poured out of his eyes turned into a great lake that was called Lake Baikal.
Well, that's sad.
Well, I'm hoping that Angara snuck out of those 77 locks and went and lived a happy life and didn't have to marry some guy she didn't even know or care to know. And I'm sorry that her dad was sad about that he didn't get his way.
Yeah.
Not really, but... okay, the third legend. According to the third legend, the creator of Lake Baikal was the flaming dragon. He appeared at sunset, glittering with fiery scales, seated in a chariot of pure gold. Sinking to the ground, he waved his fiery tail, and the earth split from the impact. He waved his tail again, and the ice on the top of the mountains melted, falling down in powerful streams and filling the gap to the brim. Near the lake that appeared, everything was instantly covered with greenery. Birds fluttered over clear water, and animals ran merrily. Having looked at the created miracle, the dragon entered the lake and sank to its bottom. But every 120 years he came to the surface and people organized great festivities in his honor. But once people forgot that the dragon must appear. Then the fiery dragon became angry and flooded the entire earth from edge to edge with water. Sounds familiar?
Huh.
Later, other tribes and other peoples appeared, but no one else had heard of the dragon. So basically he was like, look at this beautiful paradise. And then everybody made him mad and didn't do what he said. So he flooded the whole earth. And then other people were like, dragon, what? This is a pretty lake. This is where we live now.
Lake.
So, I thought that was a funny little thing. So like there have been all these different studies about things underground, under the lake and in the lake. And people are just like, a lot of weird things happen. And as is always the way when you have a interesting place with legends and lore, it kind of becomes a place where people go for spiritual awakenings and spiritual journeys.
Sure.
So there are a lot of legends about the spirits that live in and around Lake Baikal.
Cool.
The Baikal monster, often described as a large serpent creature, is one of the most famous myths. And it's kind of the same thing as Nessie and Champy and Ogopogo, where
it's a water
just
creature.
See this thing every once in a while.
It's a plesiosaur.
It's a plesiosaur that survived. That's what I'm sticking with.
Yep.
The Baikal monster lurks in the deep waters and protects the lake from those who disrespect it, which I'm like, here for this. You live in my lake, I'm going to eat you. And I'm not going to let you take a picture of me. So, there are also...
Camera shy.
Yep. And he can do the whole little blur the cameras, like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
There are also humanoid myths that surround the lake. Stories of strange beings that inhabit the area. People say they are guardians of the lake.
Bigfoot.
These are more...
Yeti.
No.
Oh, Yeti or Tibetan.
There are mist riders or the Lake Baikal swimmers. So it's considered that there's a special energy center. And like I said, people go there for like spiritual journeys and stuff. But like people go and just travel and absorb the energy. But they have said that they can see silhouettes of riders on horses in the fog that will rush directly at people who are standing at the edge of the water.
Oh, it kind of seemed... I might be getting my legends confused, but the Hawaiian Nightwalkers kind of sounds like the same sort of legend.
What's that?
The Hawaiian Nightwalkers. They walk the islands at night and protect the land.
Oh, I love that.
They will fight you.
Cool. Will you tell that story one day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love stories like that.
I think they're called the Nightwalkers. Disclaimer, that might not be the name of them.
Okay.
But I'll look at it. Go ahead.
The locals believe that these figures is the army of an old ruler named Hassan Josian. Night Marchers.
Okay, so an old ruler named
Hassan Josian. Hassan Joseon.
Okay.
But apparently he and his army went underwater. I'm sorry. I think I pasted something and then you know how sometimes it'll mess everything up and anyway, it says went underwater 3 times.
Went underwater.
I don't know why.
Went underwater.
His army was crossing the lake in the winter, but the ice cracked and the water swallowed the whole enemies that were following him. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I cannot make it. Okay, let's start this whole section over. Some people believe that the riders are the army of Hassan Josian, who was being chased by enemies. His army crossed the lake, but while the enemies were crossing it, the ice magically cracked and the army sank into the water.
Okay.
And now the souls of those warriors keep trying to reach the shore, but they cannot.
Oh.
So they'll like rush right towards you if you're standing at the edge of the shore and then disappear.
Interesting.
So that's
creepy.
Okay. That's creepy. And I don't want to go there when that happens. I'm going to pretend it happens. I do, though.
Yeah.
I bet that probably happens in the winter because they would be like, oh, it's frozen. We got to run. And then they can't make it.
Yeah.
So because other modern legends about unusual appearances,
Mothman.
UFOs.
Yay. That might be why it's on the list.
Yeah, that might be. I don't know. I don't have a lot of stuff. There's just like little clips. In the summer of 2012, several locals organized a UFO observation mission in the hopes of proving extraterrestrial activity. But, it was just mysterious lights, unusual weather phenomena, nothing.
It was just a weather balloon.
Just a weather balloon. Nothing. But there have been reports of humanoid creatures that people have claimed to encountered. Tall, slender figures with glowing eyes, often near the remote areas of the lake. Some witnesses report seeing them during foggy nights. Others describe a sense of being watched. And these are often associated and seen around the same time as mysterious lights or weird weather in the area.
Okay.
So they're said to have the pale skin, a humanoid shape, but like the distinct figures, like the glowing eyes or long fingers.
Classic aliens.
Eerie, unnatural movement. So they do believe like they're either extraterrestrials or interdimensional entities.
Or both.
Or both. Why not both?
Why not both?
So there are like a lot of these theories, and a lot of sightings have been started since the mid 20th century. Fishermen and travelers have claimed to see these figures emerging from the waters. And the locals were like, local newspaper and government and stuff were like, okay, sure, you saw the thing. And they would just kind of like brush it away and be like, haha, funny. Yeah. Because it was like, ignore it because they don't want to draw like, they don't want to spark a panic.
Yeah.
And like, this is also like, there's tourism there too. So they're like, and I'm like, dark tourism, man.
Dark tourism.
Yep.
Dark tourism is really in.
I don't care about dark tourism. I care about booking rooms. Okay. Sorry. That was our little headless references. But so there is a consistent reporting of these same similar things, and it's by people who wouldn't really benefit from reporting this. Like people are like, oh yeah, I did see this weird thing, but they're not like UFO. Like some people are definitely
people,
attention grabbers.
Yeah.
So a lot of early accounts were forgotten or chalked up to overactive imaginations, but people would kind of be like, oh yeah, we found this little snippet or this little letter that someone wrote to someone else about, the things they saw. So UFOs are often seen, I do air quotes, UFOs are seen there and aliens. And there also is the theory that there is an underwater civilization there.
Ooh.
And that these aren't aliens and UFOs. They're just like people who live underwater coming up to the surface for a little hang time in the air or pick up supplies.
People. Yeah. Like lake people are wont to do.
They just want to dry out for a little bit.
Yeah.
What's it like in the air? That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
They have found some weird relics and stuff that they don't like really know where they're from.
Interesting.
I mean, probably just like ancient civilizations, but nothing like.
No, it's the lake people.
It's the lake people. I agree with you. But yeah, that's kind of it. I didn't find a bunch of like really, like very specific things, just kind of generalized stuff. But I think it's really cool and I want to go because it would be cool to stand near the edge of that and be terrified. Because I am terrified of things I can't that I can't touch the bottom of.
We should go paddleboard there. Yeah.
I have like 15
But
life preservers.
In the winter, you can see 100 and something feet down. Or
I know.
How many feet?
130 up to 130 feet down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would love to go there. I would go in a boat, not in a paddleboard, because I could fall off of that way too easy.
But like, you can just like hang on to it.
And then the monster will just come and eat me.
Not in broad daylight.
I'm really starting to stress out.
Picked it up in clear daylight.
I do want to go there. I think the pictures are beautiful, and I think we should go.
Okay.
Do you want me
if you'd like to donate
there?
to our travel fund, become a patron.
Become a patron.
Or like, just like send us
there
money.
are also seals there, which I think is cool. A very, I forgot to mention that. They're very,
you should have led with that.
I should have led with that because they're adorable. They're the Baikal seal and they only live there.
Aw.
Which is, be nice to that place because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a picture of it. Part of it.
Oh, that's so pretty.
If you
That's
show me that
big.
picture, I would not say, oh yeah, that's in southern Siberia.
Yeah.
It looks almost tropical.
Yeah, I would say that's a beach somewhere.
It's beautiful.
I mean, it is a
beach somewhere.
Like a ocean beach.
And yeah, it does look like there's a little inlet and a little beach. It's really cute.
It is my goal to get a mermaid tail. I am going to swim with my mermaid tail in Lake Baikal.
Okay. You can find our GoFundMe at GoFundMe something.
Just kidding. We don't have a GoFundMe. But like, if you want like our Venmo info, we can totally give that to you.
Yeah, we can do that. Here's a picture of Lake Baikal in winter.
Oh, it looks so cold. But
It looks
I want
so
to go
cold,
there.
but yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
That's pretty.
So yeah, just a short little fun. I don't know if that falls under travel or folklore or aliens. Or,
I mean, with the travel, if like, I know it wasn't the travel card, but you could
No.
cover all aspects of a place.
It covers all aspects. It's beautiful, and I would like to go there.
Yeah, me too.
So,
All right.
that's all I have to say about that.
That was fun.
Just Lake Baikal. I want to go there.
You talked for like 30 minutes about it.
Oh, good. I thought it was going to be a lot less, probably
Yeah.
because I just stumbled and tripped over half my words, but it was fun. It's been a whole few weeks since we did this.
Yeah. My chair is super squeaky.
I'm trying not to move so much in mine because it is also very
I'm just
squeaky.
doing that ADHD thing where I'm not comfortable in any position that I sit in.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
ADHD or just getting old? I don't know.
Okay. I had to look it up on the map again because I forgot. It's kind of right above Mongolia.
Oh, okay. Huh. So it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's just like right smack in the middle between Russia and Mongolia.
Irkutsk.
Is any part of it in Mongolia? It looks like it's
No,
right
it's all
there.
in Russia.
Oh, okay.
It's all in Russia. It's in Irkutsk. It's close to Irkutsk. I just like saying Irkutsk. Irkutsk. No, it's a little ways away. That's the border there.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Neat.
Tunkinsky National Park.
Cool.
Anyway, I want to go to there.
Yes.
It seems like it would be a lovely place to visit, and one day I will.
Yes. I'm going to make it happen.
Heckin' yes.
Don't know how.
And looking on Google Maps, well, I don't know. They probably have a lot of it blocked out. It doesn't look really populated, so.
Oh.
I'm sure there's like some resort stuff there. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. It's really cool.
If it's a national park, they might not have resorts there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
true.
It kind of depends on the laws and stuff. I don't know.
Anyway.
We should draw cards. Is that what happens next? Yeah.
Okay. You know how in Google Maps it has updates by visitors?
Sure.
This goes, this place has seals. That's all it says.
Oh my God.
And there's a little picture of a seal. This place has seals.
Yeah.
Cool.
Enough said. Come
Enough
here.
said. That
Yeah.
alone makes me want to go. Oh my gosh. I clicked on it. Look at his little face. He's so cute.
Such big eyes.
He's got big giant eyes.
That's so adorable.
And you want to boop his little snoot.
Yeah. Oh. I love seals.
I do too.
They're
They're so cute. Okay. This place has seals. It's just
Then
like that's
the title
literally
of our episode.
this place has
This place
seals.
has
There we go.
This insane asylum does not have seals.
Oh.
One of the many downsides of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we have to draw cards and do the
Which means
where
we have to wake up a
find
little
us.
Kiersey. I'm going to try to get her to trill into my microphone.
Okay.
Aww.
I love her little trills.
Oh, so
I hope that
adorable.
picked up.
I
She's
hope
just
so.
so cute.
Hi. Hi. Okay.
She's
Sorry,
like,
Kiersey, we got to
she's
move you out of the way.
I don't want to move out of the way. I want to stay right here in the way.
I want to sleep on the cards.
Yes, help me shuffle them. You're so cute.
She's adorable.
Shuffle the
This
cards.
whole being able to like stand up and move around while we're recording is
It's kind of
wild.
nice,
Yeah.
right? It's weird. Maybe if this sounds good, maybe we'll just do this.
Oh, but I love our mics.
I do love our mics. I do smack
But yeah, I
my
don't
mic
know.
every time.
I
though,
know.
so. Okay.
Okay.
You can
Let's draw.
find us at easylyjessandhids.com.
Yay!
But where we're most active is patreon.com/jessandhids and our Discord server, which you can find the link on Patreon. Jess just made a weird face.
I did because I drew a card and I have no idea what this is. But we'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can find the link to our Discord on our website as well.
Okay.
But it's not on Patreon actually because it's been a while since I've posted it. So unless you want to scroll down a lot, maybe actually not that much because we haven't.
We
posted
can
anything.
make another
Anyway.
post and we can just be
we'll
like
do
join our
that.
Discord.
Yeah, but it is definitely up on our website. And where else can you find us? Is it in our link tree?
It is in our link tree.
So you can find that on our Instagram profile.
Just look up Jess and Hids on any social medias and we should be there.
Yep, all the social medias.
And you can find our podcast on all the podcast places.
What did you draw?
I drew this card right here. I can't tell you what I drew, but I'm interested.
You didn't react to it at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to remember all the things that we're
I
supposed
know.
to say there, but I have forgotten them. And if you have something that you would like us to talk about, jessandhids@gmail.com.
Yep, email us. Yeah.
And
Also, listen to our other podcast. If you like actual play D&D podcasts, we just released episode 4
yes.
of A Tale of Two Kobolds, where we continued Bang's little adventure.
He did have a good time.
Yeah. And so next episode will be out on the 1st of August, where we will continue with Fizz's adventure.
Fizz's adventures.
Yeah.
I have to get writing on that. I have
Yeah,
ideas, but
gotta
I have
figure that
not
out.
finalized them. So
Yeah.
I need to get busy on that.
It's going to be fun. Anyway, I like the actual play podcast. It's
I do
super
too.
cool.
It's fun.
It's fun. But this podcast, it was nice to get back into this. Like, it was weird taking a week off
Yeah.
because it actually meant a whole month.
I know a whole
'Cause,
month
like,
without, but
Yeah, because, every other week. But yeah, we're back at it.
we're back at
It
it.
feels good.
It does. Like I was like today, I was like, oh, I'm not
I
ready.
have to
I'm not ready.
record.
But it's just my brain going, you're a failure.
Yeah.
It's been a mental health month. Like,
oh boy. Yeah.
but we're climbing through. We're coming through and having
Yeah.
some fun. So we're back.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby.
I want my baby, that baby, that baby. Okay.
Baby back ribs. Warm embers.
What's you said you had yours.
I do have one.
Okay.
So we over the holiday, the Independence Day holiday weekend, we were at a barbecue at my sister's house.
Yes.
And she was saying how my little niece listens to our podcast. And she's 9 years old. Shout out to Junie. Junie, we don't owe you $1 if you hear this.
No.
Actually, no, we did it for
Yeah,
Liam.
we did.
We did.
did.
Junie, when you hear this, have your mom text us and say,
give me my dollar.
Give me my dollar. Give me my dollar.
Dollar.
Anyway, so Caitlin, my sister, was telling me that the other night Junie had a nightmare and was saying, like, when she woke up the next morning, she told my sister about it. And she said, I woke up in the middle of the night and I was trying to remember the name of the animal that comes and eats your nightmares.
Oh, Baku-san.
Baku-san, come eat my dream.
Aww.
And yeah, that made me happy.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
sorry she
Junie.
had a nightmare.
I know. Nightmares
It's
suck,
cute that she
yeah.
wanted Baku-san to come eat her bad dream.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so cute. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Warm ember from me. I didn't think of one. I said I was going to think of one.
Yeah.
But
what has been making you happy through this little mentee bee that we've had?
Oh. Okay. Take this little journey with me. I was going to say, you okay over there?
I almost got a face full of ice, but I'm good.
Here's my little journey I'm going to take really quick.
Okay.
I was going to say my little guilty pleasure, but then I remembered a quote from Tom Hiddleston who said, pleasure should not be something that makes you happy. You should not feel guilty about. So I'm not going to feel guilty about the fact that I have recently added another K-pop band to my obsession. I've actually been listening to them for a while. But then I started watching videos and then I learned their names, which is the wrong thing to do if you want to stay sane and be a K-pop
and not
fan.
be completely obsessed with Korean men.
It's weird that once you learn their names, you're just like, well, now I have to know everything about them.
Yeah. Well, because you want to be able to tell them apart.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounded. Oh man.
Jess.
I'm sorry.
But when they change their hair in every video and sometimes multiple times in a video, and they change their look and they change their outfit and their attitude, I'm just like, wait, stop moving around so much. I have to get to know you. So ATEEZ dropped an album last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I've just been listening to it nonstop.
Yeah.
Stray Kids announced their album and their pre-order and
released a song.
That was really good. And I think I love the imagery of that song that Stray Kids had run it. If you don't know Stray Kids, you don't like K-pop, go watch the video anyway, because it's a really good, beautifully done video.
It's full of Korean mythology.
And there is, like, a couple weeks before that video dropped, I sent you that ink painting technique. And it's like where you drop ink and like something, detergent or something, in water, and then you lay paper on it and it like marbleizes it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and I want to try to do it. And then in that video, they do this whole dance scene on this floor that's been painted in that marbleized same style.
Yeah.
And I just was like, oh my gosh, look at that. We just learned about this.
Yeah.
So I think K-pop is what my little warm ember that's been bringing me joy.
Yeah.
The past few weeks, because also the other band I follow, X Love, is also announcing
a North American
they dropped a new
tour.
album and they have a North American tour coming up. I'm not going to get to see any of these people ever because I'm poor.
Yeah.
So if you would like to go fun,
You can join our Patreon or just send us money.
Yeah, we'll drop our Venmos.
It's starting school soon. I'm going to miss 2 days of work a week. I need money.
I know, same. I don't
yeah.
know. But anyway, yeah, weirdly K-pop, which 5 years ago, if you said you're going to like K-pop, and I would have been like, no.
Yeah.
I'm currently heads down in My Chemical Romance, so
yeah,
no.
I'm into alt rock.
Like-
Sorry.
But here we are. Yes. But yeah, they've just been making me happy. Just my little K-pop obsessions. So it's hard to be sad when the music's so just bouncy and light and
Slow it down, make it bouncy.
anyway.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna be my warm ember because I've just been retreating into music during our little mentee bee that we've been having lately. So
it's been great.
It's been great. It's been helpful and positive and upbeat, and I'm happy. So
yeah. Yay.
That's it.
I like that warm ember.
Thank you. I have drawn my card.
Yeah.
It is a topic that I am excited to dive into.
Cool.
I'm curious that it might be a very deep subject, and not deep like Lake Baikal, but there might be a lot of information.
I see what you did there.
There might be a lot of information, so I will probably not be doing a 30-minute chat next time.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's fine. I have no idea what mine is.
Oh, cool.
No idea. It's probably something that you put on the list without telling me.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I just picked up a random card and I'm like, I don't know what that word is. Do you know what that word is?
Hyperthermesia? I don't know. You put things on the list that I don't know about.
I get all kinds of stuff. I'm just looking at the cards because I don't remember.
Hyperthymesia?
Hyperthermesia.
But it's with an I. HYPERTHIMESIA. So it's not like
I might have spelled it wrong. Oh.
What is it? It'll be a glimpse into the future when somebody draws this card.
It's a brain thing.
Oh, cool. What is it?
It's basically like we were literally just talking about this at dinner the other day. The ability to remember everything.
So like eidetic memory?
No, it's not eidetic. It's a highly superior autobiographical memory.
Oh, that's cool.
Fewer than 100 people the world. Fewer than 100 people in the world have been diagnosed with this as of 2021.
Wow. Okay, we'll learn more about it when we draw the card.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's on the list.
Brain
We'll
stuff.
see. I love brain stuff.
Me too.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
let's wrap
10:22,
it up.
and I have to drop this episode in an hour and a half. So
cool beans.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Edit away.
Edit.
Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for
thank you for being you.
Being awesome.
Yep.
And if you need a little break, give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Make a cup of tea or a warm hot chocolate.
Take some deep breaths. Little 5-minute meditations.
Touch some grass.
Go touch some grass.
If you don't have grass nearby, plant some.
Look at the color green because as we talked about in the episode on sylvotherapy, even that can boost your dopamine. So and chase that dopamine. Which is what
responsibly.
we did.
Chase the dopamine responsibly.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Yay.
Yay.
Talk to you then.
Bye.
Bye.